stresses you in that way.
Yeah, it's a very by the numbers map, you know what I mean? Where it's
Which
like,
may
what I
surprise
mean by
some of
that
you,
is,
but
you know, there are ways to play it, there are ways to approach it, but there are also ways to pivot, there are ways to find success, and you know, both of these teams
Dark
have
tea,
seen
nah,
it play
it's
out
grim,
this way
man.
before.
It's not
They've
for
seen
me.
even their colleagues take the stage.
It's just
and
like
play this
slightly
very same
flavored
map. We'll see what
water.
we're going to be in store for
This
here,
it's
as
just
we're all
not for
set
me.
map 2. So let's go ahead and
Then
send it
it's
back
like
over
hot.
to your
I
casters.
mean, I can't.
Here is
It's not.
Riv
Chat.
Van Silly.
It's not the one for me.
The third.
The third, indeed. I kind of like it. I mean, some people are on Twitter are like, hey, Rip Billy or whatever. I like all these. Oh, we'll take them all.
Yeah.
Post them on Twitter. Maybe we'll choose one by the end of this one. But we're moving into Ascent now, Rip.
I mean, that's
No
just
real
what tea
changes
is,
going
mate.
into at least a composition for both of
The
these
honey
teams.
thing
So
that you're
now
talking
I'm
about might
expecting now
be,
a
you might be
little bit
onto
more,
that,
like,
to be honest with you.
strats, good
Graffiti.
trades, you know, a great game.
Maybe that's what I
Even
get.
better now that it's all in the chemistry.
Just a big old jar of honey.
No copium there, right? Nothing. Everything's gonna work out.
Sweet and
Overtime
everything
to
else.
50. We're gonna hit this one. It does seem to be that the teams are feeling comfortable on their picks. We're not seeing.
Yeah,
too
I
many
actually reckon
zany
it tastes
things here
banging with
and
that, to be
default
fair
of
to you.
what They would be running into the game. Davies on that KO. We'll see if he'll be able to lock it in. Did have that KO.
All right, Crew on
I was gonna say
defense,
KJ,
Furia
but
on
the
attack.
Killjoy previously as a pick. So
Ascent.
like we said,
Definitely knew it was
Sentinel,
this map.
Initiator, Duelist, Davies
Double
just racking
frenzy,
them up right now. But yeah,
one
KO this
frenzy.
time.
Oh.
As we start off, looks like we do have that A hit. Well, wait, that's the
More
dash for
frenzies
Digizine
on the
already
attack.
going in.
They get all the way into sight. Two people over towards short. Drone goes in as well. It's a nice hit. They're gonna have to see a 5-person retake. They still have recon up, so there's at least that. They have recon. They have Omen Flash. So yeah, we could potentially see this timed well. They're just clearing out middle, and oh, this could work well as well.
Getting the right timing into that one. As all of Crew.
Look at them both setting up.
A smoke outside towards aim and a super late lurk coming out from QCK. Paranoia with that combination. Spots 2 towards 7. But it's still going to be Crew opening things up. Battle towards
Holy hell, what the heck? What on earth went down? A lot of low HPs? Oh, it's doable. Holy. That one, it was on. It was most definitely on. Nice retake from them. Felt like too many people actually focused on spamming instead of the people that were in front
That was a
of them.
round. It was one of the rounds here. But wow, what a turnaround possibly at the end of that. Love the play coming in with the paranoia, how they blind to it, Jenny. It made Crew's retake so good, but QCK quick, but not quick enough for the third one on that one. A good pound around. We'll see what they can do for the second one. It's not going to be by even with plant. Maybe
12
some
forecast incoming.
We're
We're one round in.
We'll see how this one
I
plays
respect the
out.
call.
Phantom by Davies
In terms of
feeling
this,
good.
we
We'll
have
see how far he can carry
double
this one
hero
or if
gun
it
because they
becomes
got.
a problem
Well, I say
for the
hero
Cypher.
gun chat. I'm reaching.
Kissing with the Guardian
Double
Juice.
sheriff.
Looking to work towards the
That's
lane
true. That's
first from
true.
Cap,
They're
but
going
it's not
big
gonna happen.
guns.
Exactly, playing the long range.
And 2 Bulldogs, so they have invested heavily into this round to make sure they shut down Furia. They can obviously use these for the next, so they'll be able to
Chunky
get
shock.
that money recouped. Just holding.
Steady.
Went for the recon this time.
Oh, there's
Oh.
a find, and Kesnet goes down.
That's
so
over
it's
towards
actually
short,
in
as
favor
we
of
can
Furia to
see.
start things off. MW Zero is going to try to
Oh
get
god,
number
he's
2.
facing. Wants to protect the
Guardian
gun.
falls, nobody holding
They
towards
smoked
the
this off. He
tree.
has to fall back. They're going to pick up a gun. I had no idea what gun is it.
And a smoke
Guardian.
up towards the
Oh,
Guardian, forcing Davies to
that could
move up
actually do
towards
some
Evan, and
damage.
they will have support.
Speaking of
Oh,
damage,
here
they
is
have been
Victor.
chunked
Running
down.
and gunning with the Spectre through the smoke, anchoring towards the back.
There's the Guardian we were talking about.
But no kill, but at least gets that one.
Everyone's so low.
There you go. Oh my God. Now down. Guardian now picked up by Digizine, flanked then by Nagzet, who then leaves Medzine.
Dude, they
alone.
did good damage and they get the drone out of them as well.
5 HP. Dodging the owl drone and winning at least a fight against the turret. Turret kills coming out for Nagzet. And 20 seconds left, and we're just watching that.
And Zilly
fight
kind of
here.
nailed that.
We're gonna let it get planted. Nazine gets pinked out.
Oh, man.
Pretty far shot, but still lands it. Nagzet.
What?
Still full health and armor. Gets the kill. And it's gonna be a 3,
What?
but not only that.
The hell is that? How on earth has he won this?
Jaw dropped. The investment by Crew into that round, what Melzer was able to do defending the site, buying time, not giving up his
That
Spectre.
should have been
Didn't matter.
beyond
Furia saw blood in
impossible.
the water on one of the first frags, and they carry that Spectre into victory. QCK coming up huge. 2 rounds in a row almost. Imagine if he clutches the first one and still comes out with play. This was huge by Melzer. Staying alive, not dropping the Spectre. But where did that Spectre go?
Right here.
Right here. Oh, Mazine. Absolutely capitalizing on that round with a quick pickup on the thrifty gun.
Yeah, I told you, hero gun.
Now it's going to be Crew
Damn,
who's feeling money pain.
money's out of control
This
on
should
one of
be
them.
a slow play. Digizine and the rest of
Just
Furia
a straight
keeping
up
it long
spam through the
distance to
smoke.
start
One
things
person
off.
here
If
in
they
terms
go
of this,
close,
just
they
low
will
buy
be
on
there
top
to
of
anchor
this.
each other.
Damn,
This
they
move now
everything
with the drone
snowballs.
towards Cat.
Shorty close.
Oh my goodness, that's such a nice play.
Paranoia playing close range. The shots coming
That's
out
so
from
good.
Furia.
Picked
Trying
up
to get the timing
Kesnitz.
support from Melzer.
Oh my god, he's
And
on for something
as well.
crazy.
Spike is now down. QCK moving
So
forward.
unlucky. Still 1-on-1
Somehow
though.
it's a 1 versus 1
Chat.
again. Davies running
What the
to
hell
pick
are we
up the
watching?
vandal.
How is this the
Rifle
most
versus rifle.
mental start to a
QCK
game I've probably
leads with
ever
the
seen?
lockdown as he's bucking it towards
He
his
has a
B-side.
lockdown
Put to the
already?
test each round.
I mean, he's gonna be
Again, like you
using
said,
it.
A
What?
1v1. Davies with the full setup. It denies if it's gonna come spawn, so
You
he
ain't
knows
coming
that.
spawn, you
Nobody
can't come
coming
mark it.
spawn. Has the alarm bot too, just in range for it as he plants close to the wall to keep everything active. Lockdown is out, unshootable down behind that wall.
He's just waiting the perfect timing to see if the push is going to come out
Yeah.
here, just to try to get the timing.
Jumps
So
out.
with that expiring, QCK is not falling back here.
Oh,
towards
yeah, I
the
think
back
ult's
of
fine here because he
the
creates
B-side.
question marks here and here as well with it.
Not going to spot him close.
Space identified.
Nano swarm towards the spawn as Davies moving forward has to clear every single corner.
I can't predict who's going to win these rounds. They're going all over the place.
Back and forth we go. Crew to grab round 3. Now another thrifty to answer back.
What the
I
hell?
can do anything
Give me
you
that
can
clip on
do
short.
better.
It was
Or
really
just
nice.
the same in this case, or just the same. But
How insane is this by Naxxet?
Naxxet is disgusting.
Yeah, just literally just switching up guns.
You saw MW0 knew the danger that he was toying with.
Yep.
The fact that Nags was able to stay alive that long it's absurd. It's absurd. We saw Melzer do it last round, Nags do it this round. Great initial defensive strategies deployed here by Crew, and that one picks up another round. Oh, I thought that was right into the
Oh my goodness, he gets stinked
just how
back.
it is. Klaus took a bit there actually on the trade shot.
This map's gonna have
But he
no
did not
chill.
get any damage
I
with
can
that
feel it.
And into this round as Naxxet had heroic plays on that previous one, is already readied up here with the lockdown into the future rounds. Maybe not needed at this point because Furia has to be on an eco, with the exception of Metzine here. Hero rifle coming out on the attack, looking for pressure here towards tree.
Nice play there by MW0, pulling out the drone and a bit more aggression from the side of B, but the A hit is
Two
where it's
people
gonna
here.
land.
They get the
Maxilli
orb to do
with
the
0
ult on
point
this
goes
one
out
as
to
well. We
identify
have
what's happening. And
the
actually,
hero
I
gun.
think they all got
Oh
suppressed
man,
on that one if they weren't able to shoot it.
that's
That
lows.
allows that Melzer to push out. First blood into Madzine in a second, so the
Okay.
rifle is down, looking to get
Okay,
picked
yeah,
up.
it's fine.
But
It's all
still getting
fine.
protected here by Naxxet.
Oh,
On top of
God.
heaven, long range, right in the dome of Kesnit.
Oh
Klaus
god.
at 2v2.
What
A
the-
trade looking to come out,
like-
but thankfully, it's the teamwork
Like,
of
what
Crew
is
to swing on the
this?
other end and take the lead now by 2.
These rounds look so intense with Furia moving in, they're taking space, but you can see how organized Crew does feel. Yeah, they're losing members, but Nags on that slow
Nothing
flank, ready to
safe,
take one
yeah,
out.
just-
They're waiting for the movement into sight, kind of allowing
Just
Crew to fall
never
into that
feel
security
comfortable,
position. Right, we got a
ever.
kill, we're
You
moving
can
in,
never
but there was
relax.
one more right behind Klaus there, and it was Nags to help
Right, we
solidify the
finally get a
8-3
buy v buy.
for him on
And in
top on
terms
the
of
kill
Furia's
chance. We see
money,
him
kind of
coming
in the bin. So they have to
Setting
win
up
this
for
one.
a bit of the denial.
Odin's
Again.
still out, a lot of
Seems
ults.
like
Crew have a
Crew, if
good
they can
chance
even
to
buy
stack up a
5,
lot
10
here.
seconds for what hit Furia is doing, it benefits them so much. They knew exactly what to do.
Wait a minute. Melzer timing the 0 point. He heard the shrouded step, but it was a fake coming through. He's looking for that timing on that one
Did
way.
they just
Falls
walk up
back,
to
understands
short,
the timing of his
flash,
own smokes,
dash?
and tries
These
to
people
delay,
on
but
A
here's
are kind of
Digizine
wrecked here.
moving in towards the garden. Turret then
People on
picked
A are
off,
really
and a
wrecked. Look at the
rotation comes
rotate,
in for
though.
Crew. 4 players out there, but you see that spike. It's still down towards spawn. He's all trying to identify some attack.
Safe play.
Beautiful flash though.
Yeah, the flash was
Allowing
great
Digizine
here.
to move in the back of the site, getting the pick onto
Kill was
Naxxet.
great here
We've
as
opened
well.
up the A site on the attack.
Keep an eye on the Omen. The Omen nearly killed the
Melzer
pass from the
get picked
spike.
up. He may be waiting though.
This
They're
one
already a
is...
flank watch by QCK here. With the 3v5, you have to think everybody's
Oh, yeah.
around a corner. So the flank, the play, get pushed out of sight. Not something that Melzer's able to get back in on. And Furia, really nicely done, taking space and kind of making crew react, right?
Right.
They dash quickly
We see
in
a
with
safe.
Digizine into
We
tree.
finally see a safe.
Didn't really commit to that, backed out. And if they know they have tree, everybody's fine to try and fight heaven. So into A site they go. Little info
Nations.
grabs,
Honestly,
playing off of Digizine's contact here.
I think
really
that's what
working
they
out. With
envision.
The Odin, they pick back up to make sure they can get that into the next round.
There's a 0 point that got thrown towards heaven, so as it spawns nobody rather.
Yeah,
Melzer,
they're going to be looking.
Exactly. So it's a call for Melzer to get ready. All he's trying
1,
to do is
2,
to save his
3,
weapon
4
because there's no
people.
economy
3,000
really
on
coming
top of
out here
this.
for
Uh-oh.
the defense.
Why
Gets
did
the
I
first
count
kill
them?
and lets the
1,
fall back,
2,
and it'll work
3
out here.
people
Even on the
survive.
attack, we want to make sure that we don't lose too much for Furia.
No armor rebuys
Nice
on
little
these two,
capitalize
so
there on a last frag. So we'll see.
yeah,
what Crew
dude. As
has
soon
in
as I
store for
counted
this
them,
next round.
it was doomed.
We see the ultimate for Nags. We've had that building up. They didn't decide to use it on the last few rounds as we watch this.
Nice
replay.
round for Furia in terms of getting the ults out as well.
Cleanup, right? They
Like
go
getting
in,
the
they
ults out
close
has
the
been
door, so
really
even if
important
there
here.
was somebody that was going to be watching the Jet go through. You're watching, trying to make that tree play with Digizine.
Knife
then
goes to middle.
they can't get through doors.
Important
So they're
rounds
really
for
thinking of
both teams.
everything
Okay,
after the
big
first
swing
play
rounds.
here to shut down,
Big old
Crew
swing rounds.
on that
Interesting
down
to see
that
that
play.
Furia re-bought some armors when they were like,
Where are they gonna go
what,
now?
30,
How's this gonna
34 and 26 or something? I can't remember the
Mid
numbers, but
possible
that's a
play.
waste of
Spike
money,
still
surely.
dropped as they play it slow. No mid full push though.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any team try to
I
attempt
can't
that.
remember fully what it was, but I didn't
It
think
looked
they
like
were
an
too
indication for
low.
that, right? Because
Didn't
of
think
that
they were low
0
enough
point,
to
because of the
rebuy
recon dart.
armor.
Now the null command out on the attack just to try to see if it could win a fight towards tree
Oh.
for Furia. We're just spraying through the smoke because of all of this burst coming through from the null command. No trades as well. Just down
What
as they're
the?
blasting smoke. Finally traded out by Khalil. QCK couldn't get the lurk. As Khalil's now stuck towards hell with the spike.
Crew.
Can't TP away.
No, Crew modifying their defense a little bit. Nobody in tree on that last round. Remember, now they actually stack it quite a bit. 2 members there to start. Now 3, now
Nice shot.
4. This is going to be up to Khalil. We've seen him do it these past few
Okay.
rounds. A split, but not on Ascent.
That should be
Crew
the
starts
big
to turn
round.
this one in their favor a
It
little bit more
stabilizes them a
before
little
to
bit,
score
and
for.
Furia go down to an eco. Unless my
See where
maths
they
are wrong.
play out to this.
No, yeah, okay, we're
Spike has
fine.
been dropped just about every round
Oh
for
my
Furia.
goodness.
They
Oh, yeah.
slow contact in, figured out how the map is laid out. And it's always, we see Digizine
I feel like you're
going
watching
off
this
the
game at
drone,
2x
following
speeds. That is
Crew.
the best
I think
summary.
Furia is
That is
caught
actually the best
on- or,
summary.
sorry, Crew has caught
It's
on a
so
little bit
fast-paced
on
at the
what
moment.
the initiation is going to sound or look like. Making the confident rotations, the confident moves. They haven't even gone to switching up where they have Nags playing yet.
Yeah.
So Killjoy could be at A some of these rounds. But
Done
the
good at
precedents are being
creating
set
early
here.
pressure, though.
Crew likes the way things are playing.
Fake TP, that's
before
why
they
Mouse
change
is
it up,
looking
which
over towards
could
the right.
Fake out Furia. Here we got the
Oh,
Sheriffs.
maybe not.
And a frenzy from
Maybe
the team.
maybe sounds so bad
Looks like
that
they'll
he's
stick
just
together to try to
worried
get a
about it.
trade here on a bit of that
And he
damage.
actually thinks this
Exactly.
happened.
Pistols, but working together. I'm not counting any of these teams out when it comes down to these first 3 rounds.
Not, especially not on this game so far.
We're just waiting for this smoke to dissipate here towards the one-way at Gelato. A little bit of alert from
Oh,
QCK.
boy.
This will actually help
5
the rest to
HP
push
on that
towards
one.
this A site. We're clearing towards wine at least to start things off, but that's less flashes. to move
Overwhelming
in.
sight. Hello,
TP,
that's a
easy
freebie.
kill for Melzer. And now it doesn't look too great until this flash comes out. Nice assist for Digizine to get the kill. The second one on top of that
Are
too, though. This
these
might be a play.
absolute gods with sheriffs? What is going on?
Trying to plan it safer, at least for A main.
What? Chad, the fact they get the ult out of them, that's great. NW0 is going
Play
for
that
a...
far angle. Shock dart somehow lands on the Davies.
What?
And how did that shot land too? A 2v1. We talked about this Thrifties, not counting anybody out, as Nax has to play at a disadvantage. And he loses that one to a beautiful double swing from Furia.
Really nicely done to help
Jesus.
each other out there. Let me see this.
Chat,
Khalil, okay,
no
ultimate
one
there. It's
is
just a quick
safe.
flip.
There
I
is
thought
the
Khalil went to
most
ult out of there and
mental
just
shots
denied
coming
map
in.
vision. What? I thought he was going big brain. It was just
I
kind of a
haven't
flipper
seen
on
someone
the
miss a
map.
sheriff
So we see
shot
now Furia,
for the last
you said
10
you're not gonna
minutes.
Put out the Thrifties, right?
That's it.
Well, there's another Thrifty for you.
Like,
Oh my
what
God,
the hell
Digizine
is all of
playing
this?
So well here in these tight
On
moments.
pistols.
I mean, why not? They have the confidence that it happened last time.
This
I
must
think
be
that's
one of the craziest
biggest
servers
things
to
you
be
can-
on.
you'll
I
hear
swear,
from teams
everyone's
at
just
events,
getting
just kind of a tangent,
deleted.
that when something
Whiskey
happens,
Bill,
even
thank
if
you
they're
so much,
down,
dude.
You know, oh, we won that game, and we were really confident we could win the next one. We knew how it was playing out. That's kind of what it feels
Whiskey
like
Bill, just
in
old,
those
old,
rounds.
old.
We had
I
it
guess
for
the
it. It's
88 is
definitely
maybe the
possible,
year,
and that little bit of confidence, that little
which
bit
means
of
that
push,
we're pretty similar,
which
dudes.
helps just make those
Shall let's get
shots
some boomer
count.
slugs in.
It's going to be a timeout now.
Yeah.
Crew calling this one out. We'll see what they can get out of it and resetting themselves.
Thank you so
here.
much, mate.
I think
Appreciate
it's
it. 3
needed at
months.
this point, right? It's been thrifty after thrifties, and this is one that hurts. You had the opportunity to really hold the inside, play that long range, but
Damn.
somehow
This
it's
one,
still two
this one's
shares and a
fun,
shock
chat.
dart
This one is
that wins
nuts.
it for the opponents. So what's the conversation here? I've seen a couple of rounds where Kesnet was trying to get some pressure up on Catwalk, and the first like 3
Some of
rounds
these
get
rounds that are getting won
unfortunate
is
shot through the smoke and
just...
stuff like that too. So I do like it, at least that what we have for the attack for Fury is a lot of that mid control off that utility.
See where
Toothless, thank you so much.
proceed
Toothless
to round
0108.
Actually, one of the
8
bigger
months to the
splits
slug
we've
club.
seen
Appreciate
from the
you.
side of Furia. Crew keeps the same
Thank you, mate.
defensive setup here. Melzer has been doing a fantastic job on that A
Okay,
site
well,
to deny a
I
few,
thought the money was
but
broken,
Furia
but
seems to have
they decided to win the thrifty, and now Crew on the thrifty, so
even if it does come down to that tight situation.
when do we see the stop to the madness? The money's always looking insanely good to snowball, and then just one round changes everything. What do you even say during that timeout? Mate, I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know even what I'd say to either of these teams after this.
Doesn't seem like they want to do anything with it though. So really just giving Crew something else to think about to start the round. And you see, they have drawn attention.
Yeah. I mean, it is an
drawn
eco
enough.
coming out
I can
here for Cruz, so
barely
you
keep
really
up
wanna try
watching
to
this
play
one.
on the contact that you have from Kesnet with the Blade Storm.
Ah,
And
that's
then
unlucky.
finally, exactly the turret that comes out
That's
is
so
okay, they were heading
unlucky.
towards B main, but Klaus gets caught
Kind of
off
his fault
guard,
for doing it in the open
and it
though,
allows
but
here Furia to just move inside
that
this
is
B
unlucky.
site. Potentially closes to a 4-4 as Blade Storm misses out from Kesnet. Khalil then dropping another one down, weakening the defenses even
are we
more.
actually going to get a 50 with no mad kills?
Making the percentage plays
doesn't
even
feel
more
right.
difficult for Crew for the retake. Still maybe 1 or 2 blades
Kesnet
left here
with
for
his ult.
Kesnet. But as his teammates are falling down left and right, one by one, even himself.
Wow, okay,
the
one
crossfire
bullet
is
landed
perfect
the
for
whole of
Furia,
that.
And we do have that tie after all. That's flawless.
Of course we do. Seems like the it's like don't fix it if
Yeah,
it's
what
not
the hell?
broken, right? So
Kind
you
of
run
forgot
for
that
a
that can
few
actually happen
rounds,
in these.
Yep.
and then the team figures it out, and then something else. It seems like the same thing works for 3 rounds. Switch it up. Crew will do that. Know how to defend it, and then Furia switches up for 3. It's such a back and forth. You see it on the scoreboard. And that's not good as well if you're the team that's having money problems. Your money gets reset that much. If you're trying to win, you're trying to buy, especially if you're losing members on the team.
We're
We're
so shocked when we see a regular round now. Yeah, kinda. Right, so it has stabilized a little bit. Economies here, we get the first full buy. We go over towards B main. We have the rifle there. We shoot the tower with the rifle, but pretty much every team now knows that this is just the standard to set this up. Like, this doesn't really work anymore, but it's still worth doing, because obviously you could do it without the op. Kill setup over towards short.
As the Hunter's Fury comes out early, a blind one right into tree. Trying to see if we're playing
Nice kill,
passively for the
nice
defenders,
molly
but
damage.
Klaus
Oh my
still
goodness,
gets an
nice molly
opener.
damage.
Playing, watching towards Garden, and that spacing that was trying to get taken by Digizine got fully canceled.
No one broke the glass. That's
2
incredible.
people were there last time. 2 were
He
in
got
tree,
nothing
so why
for that
not try
drone.
to hit up the gut that Hunter's Fury. 3 quick frags on the board for Furia.
What else can you do with that, man? Locked down on the attack. Davies just struggling, trying to find something, and only finds his goal.
Who's observing this game? They must be losing their mind at how crazy this one is. Every duel is it like at the same time.
How can we play this operator?
It's
How can we put
intense.
Kesnet in a forward position? How can we take advantage of the long range and the aim of Kesnet? But it's going to have to be a later round, as it's going to be a save.
Yeah, and we see Furia kind of trailing
Backstab.
off what they... Oh, okay. Nice kill on QCK. Trailing off what they did on Split, right? Mimi talked about it, that late game round decision making, what they do. It might look a little sketchy in the middle of the round, but then when Furia knows what that execute's going to be. They seem to be nailing it right now. So again, we go back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, this in theory breaks the economy. We have another eco. So Furia very much looking in control with this. I don't know how they're getting some of these duels down. I don't know what's going on. The problem is all three of them happen at the same time. So it's like,
these are just way too instant for a reply to happen, right? Everybody executing at the same time, and it clicked for Furia.
And that's the drills that's coming out here from Furia on the attack.
Yeah.
Something that Frost is bringing up here in the rotation as, you know, GM head coach.
How'd you observe a chaotic mess like this, man? You just gotta press numbers, bash the keyboard, hope for the best.
As that last one, though, you talked about that lurk from QCK, and that didn't win the lurk, didn't win the fight against Kesnet, but at least they know now that Kesnet is opping. So is that going to change their attack a little bit here? We'll find out. We'll find out.
Apparently MW0 has an 86% DM win rate. There's no surely no one tracks people's DM win rates.
We know we can.
Yeah.
We'll see if it's something that feels comfortable to him in this situation, being brought back onto the team.
First tech balls, that's a good achievement.
The crew side, he was one of the main of the crew in that early creation of.
Chat, someone, what's my DM win rate? Oh, it must be awful. Chat, I use Judge. Frenzy. I practice all of the bad guns on it. Mine must be horrendous.
Crew kind of getting that core back together to make.
I'm jumping around with music judging people.
And the side of Furia, we know exactly what they did at Lock and how strong they looked coming out of that. So this is one team you definitely.
Yeah, I do that with the Marshall as well. It's so fun. Oh my goodness.
As we have a tech gear pause, it's about one of the headsets of the players, so we're just gonna fix that and go back into the game. But let's take advantage of that. Right?
Judging DM, oh dude, it's fun, man. And then other people start joining in because they're so angry, and then you get like a DM full of like 6 people judging. It's kind of sick.
From Kesnet.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's really Davies that really stepped up to the plate on that first map too. We were looking at those stats. It wasn't the first bloods that really came out from.
Because I just get tilted in DM because I just want to run around like you used to in CS, and just no one has sound and it's just an actual DM. This is just like everyone's just using sound, so I just start jumping around corners with judges. Like it's kind of bothered. It's kind of fun. It's weirdly relaxing for me.
No reservations there from him in what he calls to do for his plays. So it's exactly what you want to see out of a player, and it seems like the team is working together really well. We'll get this tech pause fixed up, back into game, and get this momentum going. 5 to 4, I should say, split down to the wire for both of these teams. And
you played DM for 4 hours. I couldn't play Valorant DM for 4 hours. I used to do like on CS, no joke, I could do that easy, non-stop. Just have an album that I like and just play it through and just DM the whole time. That was incredible. I just
crew trouble, and I think this tech
not a fan of Valorant DM.
Being a little helpful to reset, whether or not they don't see him talking and whatnot. But this probably is pretty good for crew to be able to just kind of think things through. Melzer maybe not.
We're definitely resetting the mental, at least individually, right? That you can't talk during this tech
I really want an aim map. I want an aim map so bad.
Multiple back and forth on Thrifties, and it finally seems to have settled down.
Just a deathmatch, just instant spawn aim map.
I do like what I see from him. We kind of thrashed a bit on his.
I wouldn't gap. I would just accept it for what it is at the moment, but I would just make a new. I would just again make an aim map. Just big old long boxes, 5 or 6 people just spawning here, loads of boxes everyone hides behind, instant respawns, and just everyone's just dueling. Headshot boxes, sometimes out in the open, it's just pure mayhem for like 10 minutes or something.
We're back into this round here, folks.
Yeah, the Digizine point, he does seem so much more comfortable. You want to still put an op in his hands. That's what the chamber gives you, and whether or not
I just think this game needs it so badly.
It just seems like the comfort is there, and the way it plays, the jet plays around.
Okay, in terms of this, we get to see a low buy. I guess this was a save gun. I can't really remember. The tech balls wasn't too long, but I've also just forgotten fully. 4-person mid push. They did have a knife to go over towards A, so it is a big question. Did they walk contacted all the way up here? Is kind of unreal.
As the idea was there for crew. seeing that the push was coming out towards Min, they said, let's fight towards B main.
Wouldn't the
Almost at that
range be
timing.
something like that? Yeah, but I
Timing
want
came out
people
for Furia
to shoot
instead.
back and
QCK
peek me
playing the
normally
off
instead
angle,
of how
off
the bots are
alarm bot, and
peeking.
we're just dropping like flies. Another scenario where at this point, Kesnet looking potentially to just save his operator, as we already have a plant into the B site for Furia.
I love that. It's like the round instantly turned into Furia on defense. They go in, they plant. You got a KJ holding down mid with alarm bots here. What are you going to expect from crew, right? Like, oh, they're in sight. No, they've actually set up a very defensive strategy already.
Yeah.
It looks like they were started on that side. So a nice little mind game there from Furia.
Destroyed.
Flying into the site with W and leaving QCK outside. He's just back and forth.
The headphones are on backwards. It was looking back towards spawn, and Elite still gets that kill onto Davies. I saw the idea once again too. Davies only had a sheriff, so save that operator, trying to pick up that weapon, bring it into the next round, and also
I mean,
make it
he
expensive
needed
for
to
the
die,
attackers
so.
at least here on your semi-quasi buy from that operator that you saved. But Furia's now taking the lead by 2. You talked about the 2-1 patterns into this round, but it's really changed into 4 in the 4 rounds in a row here for Furia.
Right, feels like crew need the last
Looking at
2.
this
They get the
op,
op out.
Obviously
I say
an
get
op
the
is
op
incredibly
out,
powerful.
been
It's
safe for
powerful
2
against
rounds.
The team that wants to come out rushing hard, wide swings.
Money's out
you
of
hold
control.
it, you shoot it,
2
and
rounds
they
left for
can't
it.
do much, but I
Pretty
feel
much a
like
must
it's
win,
almost
I would
hurting
say.
Crew at this point. You
Because
take
this
the
is
shot,
too
you
much.
miss the shot, and you got to get into another
Similar to
advantageous
last
position
round,
to
but
do
this
that,
time we
which
actually
Furia is
have
not giving
people
you.
here.
If
So
you had a fan zone,
Furia
you'd still be able to
are
be
doing
there
well
trading
at like
fighting. So I feel
making
like
every round
there's
look the
moments that Crew
same.
might be missing in the
And
re-engage
it
because
looks like
they're
it's a
so
nightmare to
favored.
predict
They're so
everything. Recon goes
focused on
in, doesn't hit
continuing to keep
anything.
this op
Over
safe
towards middle,
in the
big
rounds
shutdown,
not
and they
in
really
an
want a heavy
aggressive
shutdown
mode.
middle of this round. As we
Another
can
great
see,
job from
Furia
Furia
having
this
none of it,
round
just
to
straight
avoid
up
the
bust.
operator,
Nice
forcing
kill
them
setup
an
over
early
towards A.
outcome to put
A lot of
Kesnet
people's
aggro
pathing
down
is
towards
over to
mid,
this
but
area
that's
just
nobody left towards
because
the A site. Not even a lockdown here for the retake for Nags, so we're just really giving up the site. It's gonna have to come down to potentially a big paranoia retake here.
they get
Furia
full
moving
sight
in
and
looking
not
for the plant.
not take that much damage.
First off, the Hunter's Fury coming out though, at least
Nice
on
shot.
the defense. Digizine, Blaze Storm into the top. A flash and a big
Wow.
4 onto the board for
A.
Crew. QCK on a 2 versus 1. Spike is now
I
down.
got the spike.
That's why we play passively.
Oh my
Wait.
word. What a round right there. Plant's gonna go down, bring the money in, but I don't think that's gonna be the frag. And you know what?
What has Davies done at door
Klaus
here?
grabbed the operator in this. I was like, you are not bringing that into sight. They just actually brought it up to A heaven, literally setting things in place so they can re-grab it. You see the focus
Yeah,
there. It didn't matter. It was rifles round
I don't know.
coming in. For
I
Crew,
feel
you're
like
right. It was
in
about the
this
patience.
game
It was
right
about
here,
setting
we
up
just need
to
constant
make
replays.
sure that they just hit their shots. It wasn't
Last
get
round
caught with
before
your
the switch.
util out. Fury is coming in the site fast.
Yeah.
If you haven't thrown your util, keep your gun out. I think that's like a mentality they're using at this point.
That one right there.
Yep. Catch them with the util out.
Exactly. And Davies switching that role into the KO. We now see why the pop flash blinding a lot of them and getting a 3K on
He
top
loves
of that.
being aggressive. It's why
It's good.
Keep it going.
You're not binded by the utility of Killjoy. You were playing before here.
So
Lock in.
attack
12 assists.
op out.
for
They have
Davies,
so
too.
much money.
He's all over the
Maybe
board. You gotta love that from
there's
your
a backup
initiator.
gun, something.
So a B play to start off, or a B hover. 3-2 split across the map here for the side of Furia. And I gotta figure
gonna
out where this
highlight
op
this
is,
just in
right?
case.
Yeah.
Where might Kesnet be? He's been switching site to site. This is the second round. He will be guarded
Yeah, he
by
did have a
Klaus and
backup gun.
Mid, though. So
Yeah.
if Furia can start to identify a bit of these plays.
Oh, that's
What?
a miss. Just a wall bang.
To the left.
It's a wall bang. It still hit.
Did hit, you're right.
Yeah, down at 52.
Through the legs as well. As we can see, they
That is
leave
now
B,
gonna
and
be
we're
the
gonna have to
green
see a
light for
B
Furia to
retake.
just storm into,
Oh,
hopefully,
instant
the finish
Omen
line
ult back
being
of
the B
sight.
site.
Oh god,
Ult in the back.
big flash.
Rotation coming out, but Kesnet still lands the shot with the operator. Melzer in the
down,
back
B.
with that smoke playing around it.
No way.
It's working out.
Kill.
The operator now being found by Kesnet.
Hey, nicely
As
handled,
it
to be
continues
fair.
to drop, including the spike, the players of Furia. QCK looking to answer
Oh,
back,
like
Digizine,
how?
and somehow they
I
do.
give up in this game.
Stuck in the back
What
of the
the
side.
hell is
Lockdown.
this?
He's stuck in there.
How does everyone in like a
Has to run
2
out
on
now into
4
a crossfire
or
setup. Shooting close range. Lands the first, flicks to the other, but it's not gonna happen.
The pressure play finally denies that.
how is
operator.
everyone
Fury finding
how is
it for the
everyone in the
7-5.
person
What a
disadvantage,
half coming
whether
from
it's
both
1, whether
teams.
it's 2, whether
Let's
it's
see how this
3,
happened again.
just
Quickly,
coming out on
straight
top within
through
1
from that
second.
market area. They
Every
do
single
mid
time, just
again, and they
one
keep
second,
pushing
it all
through.
changes instantly.
Absolutely incredible
It's
stuff
so
here
hard
from the
to
side
stay on
of Furia
top
to
of.
turn it around.
Gotta give it there to how things have been playing for Melzer and the rest here of Crew. Can they bring it back here on the second to bring it to a third map? But first, let's see what the desk has to say about it.
Thank you so much, Vansili. And yes, we are at 7-5 going into the half here. And I got to say, team, this has been the scrappiest of games you could possibly ask for here. I love to watch it, though. I'm a fan of it. I like it when it gets, you know, when you get in the trenches and
gloves are off.
Gloves are off. You got to go for it. That's kind of what this game feels like here, Brent.
Bro, I think this, listen, this isn't highbrow valor. We're not looking at, we're not looking at a lot of strategy. It's just a lot of punching, a lot of just
yeah, it is a lot of punch. But I actually think there is a little bit of strategy going on, honestly, from Furia. They have made so many of their rounds look the same. It feels like it's a nightmare for crew to actually try and get a read of what's going down. So, although I agree, it is so much aim jaws. The actual, like, overall default at the beginning, even though they have 3 different variations, that reaction is incredible. There is there's a good amount of thought behind it.
Next to him and gave him the opportunity to take that one through. But looking kind of past the chaos of these thrifty rounds, I think a lot of the just really brawly rounds that we saw were because of the style that Furia was playing here. It was a lot of just kind of 4-1 scrimming these executes into sets consistently. It wasn't a lot of 1-3-1 slowly take your mid control like a lot of teams play on this map. It was a lot more just like aggression in these fast plays, and you saw a lot of that with
K-Corp is watching these VODs
for this
or 100 feet of Sentinel? Nah.
But I think the questions in a lot of ways are around Kesnet now.
Yeah, Kesnet, they put an operator in his hands. They want to prioritize that as well. And honestly, the point I was making at the end of Split, it felt like his impact was really lessened. In Ascent, I was almost ready to make the same argument at the end of this half, but he did end up, showcasing.
When I was in Liquid, it was pretty much only Soulcast who would watch a lot of the other games going on.
Has been brought into this roster,
like Dom pretty much watches everything.
And he's still just trying to find his footing because it hasn't been the cleanest gameplay in the world. And now it is Furia, a 2-round lead for them, potentially beating Crew, and they will be making history in this one. Crew have been the bane of these teams over and over again.
Yeah,
well, we'll see if that's going to be the case here, right? Or can Furia manage to find a way to pull off the 2-0 victory? They have the lead so far, so hey, anything is possible. Let's go ahead and send it right back over to your casters. You got Vansili and Rivington on the call, fellas.
They talked about on the desk here. Kesnet on the op. Will he use it on the attack? What's Digizine gonna look like here on the defense? Now that he's switched out from a chamber into a jet. We'll find out now as the barriers come up. With Crew looking to hit towards the B site very quickly.
I like that, Nate. We start this one off right inside Vansili. Dagson starts it, or Digizine starts it off.
1 for 1, but it's still
man, look at this game.
Teammates whipping shots left and right. Max, the bullets are whiffing.
Oh man, come on.
That allows Furia to get another pistol.
I love that that's what we came off to after what the desk was saying.
Dude.
Absolute boxing match. And I think the gloves came off for that round. Everybody was throwing haymakers, whether they were tired or not. Adrian! Just down to the last. Oh my God, everything. 8-5. We go to round 2. We're gonna get more. Let's just keep going. See the buys coming out. Will they decide to go as hard as Crew did? Seems like it's only a few Spectres and pretty well saved up here. Just the Ghosts for the side of Furia.
That's right.
Okay.
Ooh.
Got the Spectre too with a Bulldog, so.
With the flash thing now,
for themselves.
Dude, I actually
we see
think
Khalil doing a little bit of pressure to play touch and go here with a push from Digizine. Will he be able to do it? Looking for a teleport out maybe from Melzer to get in a position.
There's a sheriff in play,
so we see even from the Furious
we should be worried.
Attack side aggression, they're still bringing a little defensive side of aggression, guns down.
I really like this from Digizine though, activating the
I have the sound effect thing muted. Mate, there's no way I'm putting sound back on for that.
Because now potentially
Not a
you're
chance.
pushing everybody out towards a different spot of the map.
I bet it's horrendous.
The dart is going out to try to break the the turret, but that turret
tankiest
has like,
turret.
5,000 HP it seems like. Fight from the back though, that rotation we talked about from Digizine.
Okay.
Shots miss and Kesnet punishes him for it.
No, not again. They're going over towards the site with one person. QCK is on site alone. He has a
they work mids, a little bit here.
They might have just avoided.
Right, they back off. They go for the run.
Okay, now they're going into the guns. Furia should be fine here.
Be fired in pretty loud to the site.
Important fight towards A main coming up very soon. It's going to be the frenzy of Davies.
Oh no.
So only one stuck inside the site. No
Look at the HPs though. Someone clean up.
With the Bulldog, help from FW Zero, and finally they hold it back.
Kesnet floating around out here on the side.
Oi. Ah, I
Gonna
thought it
get
was
shock darted out. Oh no! What? Okay, Kesnet.
We'll take those.
We've had the low HP clutches coming in. Can we do it again? That's a
Everyone,
spam from MW0
everyone
on
is
the
an
audio.
aim god at the
Clips
moment.
Kesnet
I
and
swear.
wins the round 9-5. The one we expect Furia to win. They do it with those ghosts out too.
Yeah.
So they get a rebuy in here, which may hurt a little bit, but they should have the money to make it work.
What to see what kind of discipline we had too there and how we wanted
Yeah, it
to
feels like one of those games.
fight the last player.
Okay.
Kesnet with 4 seconds
We get a
left, and then
bonus
the backup
round.
plan. Is it
Big
gonna be
buy
a kill
coming
or
in.
just have Kesnet save
Surely
his
this will
sheriff,
chill
which
out
I
a bit.
Only give him 1,000 credits, but they went for the kill instead, building up the orbs. And then for Furia here, in
He's
this
gonna
bonus
try set
round,
up close to the
don't
judge,
have
right?
Too much to work with.
Oh no.
And as I say
Yeah,
that,
Molly
still
to get
three sheriffs,
close.
so they got a lot to
Judge.
work with based on this game.
Close to B main. Oh
Trying to
boy.
see if those sheriffs back
It's
up and
basically,
hit.
oh, it is
Straightforward.
literally
Did they ever
the
leave the
Brazil,
attack side of the map? Man, silly. Oh my gosh, Furia
the Liquid Brazil
is giving Crew something to
round,
think about
but instead
right off the
of-
bat. You put a wrench in whatever strategy they're going to do, or
Ooh.
site they're
Instead
gonna
of
take,
using
because
with an
we said
ult, they
strategies
just decide to
are
just fully
loosely
go for it.
used in this game.
Again, I
We'll
did
see
know
if
that
they
he
can make
didn't
this work.
look into the wall when he dashed, so
Already
maybe
the
they don't know
double
about
push
that.
out into spawn or back into spawn.
Didn't get
when
as
they
far
have
as he could have
retreated,
got.
So set up defense once again and just leave Crew wondering who's actually on our side of the
Yeah,
map.
it's like the one round they're really known
At
for.
least we've done some damage here. From that push-up from Digizine and from QCK. So we talked about those 5 sheriffs. They could still do some great damage. One-shots here onto Melzer and Nags.
Love
They
this
have to
stack
play
from
this round a little
Furia.
bit more cautiously for Crew because of that. Checking every corner.
Here.
Making sure that we turn over every stone.
Might
clearing
work.
pizza, looking to potentially
Oh,
finish
it
towards the
might
B site.
work.
But if they do that, that's 3 players right there from Furia.
Three
So
players.
interesting.
What guns
Day
they
and
got?
night in the styles
Any?
these two teams use. You get
Got a
fast
recon
rounds
as
on any
well
side
once
from
they get
Furia and
contact.
Some rounds from Crew, but they like to be more
Uh-oh.
methodical in their approach. That just means sticking together, anchoring the frags here that you might be getting. And this, oh, the little check, it wasn't enough.
There's that body shot coming out and a headshot onto Klaus. 2 more to go here for Crew. 10 seconds left. We have to commit now inside B.
He did a lot of
wallbang
damage.
coming out.
Yeah,
Launch
look
to
at
the
that,
last
chunking him down.
Headshot. Body shots are not even needed at this point if you're Khalil.
One shot, 4K.
No time left.
Ah, he gets a headshot to finish this as well.
Just let everybody
How
play Sheriff
many
this game, please.
Sheriff headshot
This is
kills
absurd.
have been in this game?
What is
I
happening
think
here? You got
it feels like
Melzer
we've
when
broken
he
the
was on
record,
defense defending
but not
A,
but not
Will
like
says
by a little bit. It
there's
feels
an
like we've
omen on this
smashed
team
the
too.
record.
What a Sheriff defense there, and they
It feels like
do
we're
pay off.
3
Remember,
times
there
whatever the
were
record
2 bulldogs on the other
is
side
in
of the
terms
map
of
and
Sheriff
3 sheriffs
headshots or the
that
Sheriff
needed to make
kills.
this round work otherwise for Furia. Wild stuff that
My
Khalil comes
God.
out and does that. You see Digis in. Yeah, he's like, you got it. You got it. Was there ever a question?
What a read for that stack, though.
Yeah, great read. Absolutely stellar stuff from
Oh,
Furia.
feeling
Kind of
it.
figuring out where Crew wants to move. And they have to,
my
right?
goodness. Did
because
hit a
once
tag
the
here.
site is hit, it is piled on.
Or was
And
that
so
a
sure,
shock
the deaths
dart?
are not you're not getting this big flank or a
I think that was a
3-2
shock
that
dart.
really
See,
escalates
tagging was a
into
shock
that
dart,
split
chat,
play.
'cause
Everybody gets
we're
together
missing
and
one.
just ends on one site from one direction, it seems. Little fake TP. Giving that long area something
Okay,
to think about.
at least bit of pressure.
that's a
Question
big
mark
hit.
made,
That's a
but
lot of
Furia
info right
all over
there.
this. Get the rotate
So the
in.
3 players
We get the
inside
op
this
holding
B
the
site for
angle,
Furia are gonna
and that
stick
is
it
Jet
through.
Knives with the
Blade Storm available
double.
for
So
Kismet.
at least a nice plan from Crew. 1
Potentially
orb,
looking
2
to
orb.
activate it as soon
They
as
get the
he's
ult into
not
this
suppressed
round.
anymore, and there you go, you
See
just
what
heard
Kesnet
it.
can do.
Melzer had a classic to start things off. I'd like Kesnet to get the Sheriff over there to Melzer to give the chances for Crew to answer back with their own thrifty. But splitting across the map, cutting noise, trying to sell a fake somehow towards this B site.
Oh,
Faking
this
it
is a
out.
nice fake as well.
30 seconds
Keeps the
left.
3
Holding
people
in for
here.
Furia now.
MW0 is
Forcing
getting
Crew
early
to
info. Been saving
go
his
for the
recon the whole
last.
time.
Point to hit towards this B site. Metzine close.
Recon goes
Nice
in.
0 point to hit 3.
Omen
But that's not the
ult in
smokes.
as well.
So we have it
Damn,
out
nice,
towards the spawn. 3 players in the back.
Furia
There's
looked pretty
10
good.
seconds left. Metzine in the back, but it's just looking too good here for the hold for Furia in the end.
Enemy remaining.
Even just like, I mean this is a kill, but even just like little things like how MW0 pretty much like 40-45 seconds in will never use his recon for info, just always saving it for when they enter the site itself.
Oh, my.
It's just very, I don't know, everything's just really good at the moment from Furia.
Furia doing a great job of locking up the defensive side. And I like the play here from Crew. When you're low, there you don't have many options, or low on buy, I should say, you don't have many options. One of the options that you can do is hope to pressure a site in the last few seconds and find the lower number of players. But it feels like Furia, each player is 2 or 3 right now. Correct. So you're never finding the advantage player-wise. Kesnet makes me eat crow in that situation. He finds a great shot. Little jet diffy to start off this round.
Yeah.
Of course, the round starts with a 2-second kill.
Change of pace for Crew to just rush in and not allow here Khalil to be moving up towards that one-way smoke that he placed towards Gelato.
It's so
With
mad.
the player advantage, Spike is now picked up. Null command available for Davies too, which could initiate a very hard hit. The Crew is just trying to see if Furia is gonna play a little bit more impatient because they're at a player disadvantage. There's an null command that's gonna force Madzine to fall back. Aljo want to make sure that we clear towards A main.
They get,
Yeah,
they get
definitely
3
looks like
here.
they might be coming towards the A site. Dash in.
There's a chance here.
Khalil stuck in the back, lights up 2. What? Breaks the recon dart, has support from Heavens. But now his teammate has fallen.
doing it again.
Oh
Only one more
my
to go.
days.
This man is an anchor. A or B, it doesn't matter.
Wow,
And
they're just
Furia
taking turns and
are
doing
now
hero
at
rounds.
map point and series point.
Ridiculous stuff from the IGL. Melzer 14, 15, and 4. You can see everybody fragging on that side of Crew. It's absurd stuff. They are sorry, Khalil. As I just look at the wrong side of the map, but Khalil,
I mean, it's
sorry,
still
it's the
still
Omen.
valid,
I was
right?
just looking at the Omen picture.
7 chances in terms of this one.
17-9, so
Yeah, it's
we're
been
seeing
nice
that
from
not even
Furia
better.
though.
But yeah, as the IGL
Like,
being
it has
able to
been
hold
very,
this
very
down and
nice.
just-
Everything's
IGL,
good,
sorry.
rotations
Now
are
I'm
good,
thinking to myself, totally bad.
utilities have been really good.
He's just popping
Shots,
off. That's what I'm
obviously,
getting
in
at.
this game have just been
12
ridiculous.
to 5 here. We'll see if he can do it again. The site holds, and like I said, each member of Furia right now is 2 members.
Yeah.
They're just acting like they anchor themselves, holding sites, and that confidence is allowing them to rotate a lot less, to be honest. Knowing that they
Nice
have the
instant
site and do
reaction.
not have to overuse utility is a really
Do they
big
go
advantage on
aggro
your
short with
opponent.
this? Yes, they do.
Oh,
But with the
nice
flash
shot
over the
Madzine
top from short,
dashing away, and that's been a problem as well for Crew. Doing good on
nice.
defaults, trying to gain that space
Good,
on mid first, but
nice
you're not
react.
really
Dude, this
forcing
team
any
looks
rotates out from Furia
good.
from how you're actually playing your default.
this team looks really
So
good.
Furia's doing a good job on holds, anchors on top of that. Crew
They
now,
got good reactions to everything that's going on in the
the
map.
star player down. At least to start off this round. We'll have to muster up something else, and it starts off with the lurk from Nagzit. On top of middle. ADS here by Noden, and Nagzit wins that one and gets a second. That's huge.
And then there's that.
That could be the round.
Hey,
The way
I'm
they
hoping
open
the
up
guy
site
over
leaves
at A main was
nobody
already
inside.
committed.
Furia has been capitalizing on the site holds. We'll see what the post plant holds for us now as Crew is able to get it locked down as well.
It's a
as they
nice
look
ult.
to secure this fully.
Yeah, probably just worth letting this one go and just trying to get some damage off.
We're
Right.
looking down towards
May take that
Arcus.
space.
Exactly. We might not be looking towards
But
Pizza
that's not the
too,
style of this
but we're
game.
retaking the site for Furia.
Keep an eye on the jet going for the late lag. Turret is gonna spot.
Actually, Duke there. Oh, break fire. And somehow Madzine gets to 2. Only Nax left. The first headshot. Nanoswarm then coming out. Cannot get that one onto Khalil. We'll move in for Furia.
Chat,
for the
that was
defuse, and
one of the
they're gonna
maddest games
take
I've
the
ever
series
watched.
overall.
Straight up one of the maddest games I've ever watched.
Absolutely crushing.
Insane.
Second half there, we see where
Insane
the operator
shots.
starts to come into play for these teams.
It was
as they're
so
using it.
fast.
And Digizine was really doing some big stuff there for the side of Furia.
This
Nice
felt
job
this
on
felt
hit
a
by
little
him.
bit of
We
vibes
see
when
the
like we
comfortability on the jet
first
from the
squad.
Rays,
So we
able
obviously
to come out
played
strong,
like
but
EMEA for
Khalil
roughly like a
having to
year.
shout that
Right,
name
just
out.
in the own
The
region. COVID was
A-holes,
around,
the
there were no lands,
B-holes.
and then we went to
Absolutely
the LAN itself
ridiculous.
in Reykjavik.